Hey guys, it's coffee time, and we're just hanging out. My hair is purple. It doesn't look as bright of purple as it was last time, although that's what I thought when I dyed it at first last time too. So we'll see. I guess I'm not in direct light. The light is above our place right now, so. It's funny. We were all talking yesterday. There was a big conversation going on about what part of your body like you're most proud of, like what you like the most about yourself. I think it's a better conversation to have than the if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Because people spend enough time, focusing on like that one thing or those few things that they just hate about the way that they look. So it's like I think that it's much better to think about what's something about me that I love, like that if I was given the chance to make it like perfect, I absolutely would not. Which I don't think that I would get plastic surgery on anything regardless. Like I don't know, it would just be weird. Not saying that I don't understand why people do it or judge people who do it at all, but like there are things about me where I think to myself, God, why couldn't I have been born with smaller ears, or et cetera, et cetera. But if somebody were like, oh, I can make your ears smaller, I'd be like, no. Like it's part of who I am now. But we were all talking about, like what part of yourself do you really like? Are you really proud of? I think my hands are my favorite part of my body, like my forearms and my hands. I don't know, I just love them so much. But I work with them a lot. Like I love doing craft stuff, and I love working with my hands. Like I'm a very tactile learner. So it makes sense. It's funny. I was dating somebody at one point, and we were watching a movie, and out of nowhere, I wonder if he's gonna watch this someday. Anyway, out of nowhere, he was like, "Your hands are really beat up," like kind of judgmentally sounding. And I was like, I don't know why, I got so sad that it wasn't, wow, you've got a lot of like you've obviously worked with your hands a lot. Like, instead it was, wow, I expected your hands to look nicer. Jeez. I was like, no. Like, I don't know, I love that I've got like little like ghosts of scars on my hands and like little weird burn marks and things. Like, I think that that's fun. Like scars in general, I think are interesting for sure. But I love that at any point, somewhere on my hand, there's a scab. Always. I don't know. It's interesting. A lot of people really like their feet, noticed. Which is funny because I have a lot of friends who hate feet. Like get so freaked out by feet. One of my really good friends hates feet. If you touch her with your feet, she flips out. If she has to see your feet, she hates it. She can't stand it. Nobody else said hands, but there were a couple of different people said feet. A couple different people said shoulders. Like, they really liked their shoulders. I've never thought about my shoulders. They're there. They are a joint in my body. They exist. But I've never thought about them in an affectionate way. Like, oh, they're my shoulders. They're fun. And, a couple girls said that they really liked their boobs, and it's like, good. I'm glad. Considering that boobs are something that so many people like are like, no, they have to be perfect, or like want to change so badly. Like, it's like, cool. You did what you got, and that's good. That's good. That's cool. I don't know. The human body is very interesting, I think. And yet, I dye my hair all the time. But I know that it grows back, right? When I dyed it last night, I had like about that much grow out that was just all like virgin hair, that was just new hair. It's like, I feel like my hair grows that fast. Why not dye it? Right? Sure, we'll roll with that. But yeah, if you've never taken the time to think to yourself, what thing about me physically do I really like? Like, what am I really proud of? You should, because it's fun. It's a optimistic mental exercise to think about. I don't think many people do it. I think a lot of people focus on the negative things about themselves. Yeah. I think if I were to say a negative thing about myself, it would be my ears. My ears always feel so big, and I know that they're not like that big. They just stick out. Like anytime that I've had super short hair, I had to make sure that some of the hair was coming down over my ears, because otherwise it was like monkey style. Just good times. It's unfortunate for a person who has ears that stick out to really like having short hair. Because most of my other friends who just randomly have had short hair or wanted short hair have super tiny ears. And I'm always like, oh, I'm jelly. I'm jelly of your tiny ears. Yep. And that's about all that I have to say about that. About bodies and things. My friend... my anthropologist friend, who is in Ukraine right now, she, there was one time when we were in the living room, and I was playing a video game, and I think she was on her laptop, and out of nowhere, she puts the laptop down and walks around and goes, "Isn't bipedalism amazing?" And ever since then, like, every now and then, if there's, like, a lull in our conversation, one of us will go, "Bipedalism!" like, super excited. I love it. I love having nerdy friends. I love having nerdy friends who are nerdy about completely different things than me, because you learn a lot from them, but you also, like, totally empathize with how they're nerding out. Like, you're like, I don't understand why you really like this, but I know the feeling. Like, you appreciate the feeling of it. So yeah, whenever she would nerd out about, like, weird anthropology stuff, and I'd be like, I don't get it, but I'm glad that you're that excited. She, you know, she also understood when I would nerd out about things. And we both loved video games, so there was, you know, there's that connection there. Oh, coffee, you're so good. I had a time travel dream last night. I'm so sad that it's over. It was like the weirdest combo. My roommates are yelling. Okay, anyway. I had the weirdest dream last night that it was like a weird combination of the Sherlock show, the new Sherlock show, and Doctor Who. BBC is apparently invading my brain. I had a weird dream that Sherlock was trying to, like, send me a message to go into this box that was going to help time travel me to where he was. And I was like, why do I need to time travel? But it was fun, like, and I was at an airport, but I kept getting on the plane, but then, like, he'd randomly show up and be like, you need to get off the plane, and I'd go, oh, okay, and then I'd get off the plane, but then he would be gone, and I was like, where's the box? I don't know how to get to the box. It was weird. It was a weird dream, and, yes, none of my dreams ever make sense. Allie says that I need to be more of a lucid dreamer, so that I can have more fun in my weird dreams. I've tried the lucid dreaming thing before, like the exercises that they tell you to do. I believe fully. When I am in a dream, I believe fully everything that is going on in that dream. I never question it. Which is supposed to be like the foundation of lucid dreaming. Like, you realize that things make no sense, and then you're like, oh, I'm in a dream. And then you have fun with it. I don't think that I could ever do that, because every time I dream, I'm like, oh, I just accept it. Like, it's totally normal. Oh, well. I should go to work. But, I hope that you guys have a great day. Think about what thing about yourself you absolutely love. And if you want to, talk about it in the comments. You don't have to. And, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.